welcome to the Views Club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a chicken casserole. This chicken casserole is called creamy chicken chalupa casserole. And you guys have been asking me for a casserole for a few months, and now I'm ready to deliver. So if you want to learn how to make this super easy, delicious casserole, keep watching. Let's go ahead and get these, like I was gonna say get it cracking, because I'm gonna crack the can open. All right, let's get it cracking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open the cream of mushroom and the cream of chicken. For those of you that don't like mushroom, don't be discouraged, because once you blend it in here, you can't taste it, but it definitely adds a good flavor. So the flavor is hidden very well. That's what I'm trying to say. The most wonderful thing about this dish is that it's very forgiving. So if you were to add half of your cream of mushroom, half of your chicken, because I know some of you guys are watching your calories and want to enjoy this, but this is one of those recipes where you don't even want to look at calories. You don't want to do any of that. Now this next part is going to be up to you guys. I like how creamy, and if I'm going to go in on this and I'm going to make it creamy, luscious, and cheesy, I'm going to use a whole 16-ounce container of sour cream. You guys can use half, and this is where this recipe is forgiving. You can add as much as you want. Here's where I'm leaving more options. A lot of you don't like onions. I like to add onions to my food because it adds a really delicious flavor. So I'm going to be adding 2 types of onions. And here are my white onions. Green onions. Now add your pepper. Remember guys, make this recipe comfortable for your home. One of the other things that I have here, I have some hatch chilies. I'm going to be using this can here, but I'm only going to be doing half of it with this, so I'll show you guys when I add the hatch chilies. And now we're going to add the delicious cheese. I'm going to tell you guys on the cheese, you want to go 1.5 cups to 2, because the cheesier this is, the better it does really taste. So you know, the Thanksgiving turkey that you have left over would be great with this combo. Another one, your rotisserie chicken that you get at the grocery stores for about $5-6. Even the kids that don't like the dark meat will end up eating this whole mixture because it's all mixed in there and nothing goes to waste. So let's go ahead and begin mixing. If you notice, I end up mixing this bowl more of a fold. Okay, so once you've mixed all your ingredients, you're gonna add 1/3 cup of your milk, and you can use half and half or milk. I wouldn't say heavy whipping cream on this one because it's gonna be way too thick for what we need it to do with our tortillas. If you bake this by itself, you can use it as a dip for certain parties and gatherings and sporting events with your corn chips on the side. It's perfect, it's that good. So now what we're gonna do, I have about a 30 count of tortillas and I'm just eyeballing this, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here and you're gonna cut the tortillas. And if you have little ones, all you want to do is just make them a little bit smaller, give a variety, because this is really easy to eat. I'm going to continue to mix this around. And then we'll continue to add some more tortillas, okay? And mix this for a good 3 minutes gently because you don't want to tear the tortillas too much apart in here. But I think I have used for a little bit more, so that's a total of 20 tortillas that I used in this combination. I got a lot of you hardworking mamas doing it on your own, and you guys asked me for a few quick recipes for your families. So this is an easy, quick recipe, and you can still relax after work, ladies. I mean, as much as you can when you're parents, because you guys know that's never ending.
We also have granddads, okay?
Oh, granddads, I can't forget about you. You guys have to understand that based on my analytics, it shows that most of the people that watch our channel are ladies. So, gentlemen, you got to represent. You got to show up. Although I have a feeling that we have a lot of Views Club juniors watching with grandma and mom and grandpa. I get so excited when you guys share all your stories with me. It almost feels like, because I bring you guys into my home and I feel like I get to be part of your family in a small little way, but we're all connected. We really are. So you guys are going to ask me if you can do this or if you can do that. What I always tell you guys is use what you have at hand. Make it comfortable for your home. And if it worked out for you, I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave when you come back and let us know. Because that way anybody that reads the comments are like, ooh, I can try that. So if you're comfortable enough, you can taste it. If you're not grossed out, all these ingredients are cooked. We're not going to get sick. We'll be okay. So I'm going to taste this off camera to make sure that my tasting is on point. As easy as it was to put all the ingredients and mix them around, just as easy to put them back on this pan so that we can bake it. So let's go ahead and pour. I mean, I'm trying to give you guys a good view and also hold this big bowl, but if it doesn't work out, guys, it doesn't work out sometimes. I know a lot of you really enjoy the angles that I'm giving, and ooh, my oven's even ready. Everything's ready today. Oh yeah. You know, this recipe was one of my favorites growing up. We had a lovely lady that helped take care of my sister and I when my mom was at work. And she was a beautiful American lady, and she would make this dish. And when she made it, we told my mom about it. So my mom asked her, what is it called? And she said, it's chicken chalupa. So just begin to smooth out all your ingredients. Okay? A nice level. And I'm going to pick the side that I'm going to add my hatch chilies to. Okay? And I accommodate, when I make a dish in the oven, I accommodate on one side because some of my family members don't like panko, some of them don't like too much cheese, some of them, it just depends on the texture and the dish itself, okay? So that's why I kind of end up dividing a lot of my dishes. One of the other things you can do is you can sprinkle panko crumbs with your cheese, and it's going to give it that crispy bake on the top, and it's going to be delicious. Okay. And give it a quick mix on this side. I mean, it's easy, right guys? It's not too stressful. You blend all your ingredients the night before and you put it in your tray in the refrigerator and just come home and bake it, you're set too, saving yourself some time.
Call the teenagers up 30 minutes before you're home.
Yep.
Teenagers know how to put stuff in the oven.
Yes, teenagers know how to turn on an oven, and they can put it in the oven and be like, hey, it's ready. Put it on this temperature. Okay. So now that that's all well blended, you want to add a little bit of extra cheese on top. Because let's face it, cheese makes a casserole like better. Not all of them, but most of them. I think that's the thing with the casserole. It has to be just the right blend, right? So now that we have this set, you can either put it in your refrigerator, you can put it in your freezer for later use. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put it in my oven at 380 degrees. All you're waiting to see is for it to bubble up a little bit on the top where all the cheese is melted, because everything's cooked in here. We just need to warm it up. So as soon as it's warm enough for you to eat, you're gonna consume it. And I know you're gonna be like, I'm hungry, it's 15 minutes. Don't. Everything warms up in the inside and all the flavors just come together beautifully. So let's go ahead and put this in the oven. And that's how you make a creamy chicken chalupa. Now let's go ahead and dig in because I'm really excited. It's really hot, so if you guys are at home, let this set for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I did cook it through, and I went with 33 minutes for my bake time. That is so, so good. If you guys like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and also click the bell for notifications so that you're alerted to when I upload a video. That's gonna help you guys out because I know that a lot of you are like, I'm not getting any recommendations, I'm not getting any alerts. That's why I click the bell and you guys will see every single time I upload. Make sure that if you guys are making these recipes, even if you catch it halfway while you're eating it, it still works out. Send it to me on Instagram or Twitter. That link is in the description area of the videos, and I'll post them at the end of the videos like this. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty amazing. I grabbed the side that had the hatch green chilies, and if you bite into those in the mixture, it gives you a little bit of feel of the green chile verde enchiladas, and that burst of flavor is amazing. It's not spicy at all for me. The creaminess is great. Okay, my tip to you guys for this recipe is that your tortillas are gonna vary because there's tortillas that are very soft and there's tortillas that when you tear into them, they're a little bit harder. So it's gonna depend on the consistency that you like from your tortilla. So if you like a really soft, almost fall apart tortilla, you wanna add 1 cup of milk. But if you like a good bite to it and you still want the texture of your tortilla, then use half a cup of milk, and that's gonna help you balance out the flavors in here. I mean, for those of you guys that only watch the beginning of the recipes, you wanna stick around because I add a lot of tips throughout the recipe that will be beneficial to you guys when you get to making these recipes. But those are about it. This is amazing. This has always been very popular in my family, and the grizzly would say I can eat that whole tray. That's what he would call it.
We'll see.
Yeah. He will. Like, I would be terrified because if I made this early in the morning, he would munch on it throughout the whole day. So I'm going to save him a good piece. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! Adios!